Okay, welcome to Economics 231. My name is Dr. Yohe, and I will be telling you how to take this course. When you open up the course, first thing I would do is go to Begin Course here. On this page, there are a couple things. The first thing is how to disable your pop-up blocker. I'm going to get rid of that one. I need two of them. Okay. And when you use Mindtap, which we'll be talking about later, Mindtap pops up in a pop-up. So if your pop-up blocker is on, it won't come up. If you click this link right here, there's a web page and it will show you, based on what type of browser you have, how to shut that pop-up blocker if you don't know how. So for example, here, we'll go to the next one. If you're using Chrome, Google Chrome on your iPhone, it will tell you how to shut off the pop-up blocker. It works for almost all browsers. The next thing we have here is getting started online. This is a Word file, and this sort of tells you how to take the class. So for example, here, read the assigned chapter, watch videos in audios and videos folder for each chapter. As you read each section in a chapter, take the section summary quiz in Mindtap. We'll show you that in a minute. When you finish the chapter, study, then complete the Applia homework for each chapter. That is also in Mindtap. Then study your notes, homework, better spelling there, PowerPoints, and then take what are called the chapter or Blackboard quizzes. This is chapter summary quiz. It'll be changed on the one you see. Those are on Blackboard, and we'll talk about that. Then you do all the assigned chapters for each exam, study again before you take the exam, and then take the exam for those chapters. So for example, in 231, the first exam is on chapters 1 through 3. So you will take and do the section summaries, the Applia homework in Mindtap for each chapter, then take the chapter quiz, Blackboard chapter quiz, which is in Blackboard. And then you will, when you've done that for chapters 1, 2, and 3, you'll take the exam. The Blackboard quizzes can be taken as many times as you like, and I keep the highest score. The section summary quizzes on Mindtap, that's this first thing you'll do here, those you can take it as many times as you want, but there's an average score. I can't change that. And for the Applia, you get 3 attempts at each question, and it will average your attempts. So if you get it all right on the first attempt, don't do that question again. You can't get any higher of a score for doing that. Okay. Now, this is my schedule for office hours. I will post this also up on Blackboard for you. You can come in anytime you like between 9 and 4:30, Monday through Thursday. I'll be here except for 12 to 12:30 for lunch. You can work in our computer lab. I'm in Ford Center. My office is Ford Center 111, but we have a computer lab here for the business department in Ford Center room 120. You can go in that computer lab anytime you want, work on your homework, and come get me and see me in my office if you have any questions, and I'll run back down to the lab for you. What's really neat here is on Wednesdays. Wednesdays, especially if you work, I will be here between 5 and 8 o'clock. I know that says 5:30, but you can see here I'm at 5 too. Between 5 and 8 o'clock, I hold a homework session. You can come in whenever you want. You can leave when you want. You don't have to be here right at 5. You don't have to stay till 8. It's for you. You come in, you do your work. It's a good, quiet place. I'm here to ask you if you have any questions, and you can get a lot of work done. But that's going to be on Wednesdays between 5 and 8. These times here, anytime you can come in and I'll be available to help you, except for when I'm at lunch. So going back to the Begin Course here section, Respondus browser. You must download the Respondus browser. If you click on that link right there and open this little file here, there's a link that'll take you right to the Gadsden State's e-learning website where you can download the Respondus browser. You must download it off our site. If you try and get it on Google, it won't have our password with it. For some reason, a lot of people download one on Google and it's from Michigan State University and it won't allow you to take exams here. This is for the Blackboard exams and the Blackboard exams and the chapter quizzes. If you take a test or a quiz on Blackboard, you have to do it through the Respondus browser. It won't let you open anything else up. And all you can have in front of you for the tests and the Blackboard quizzes. So if it's on Blackboard, all you can have in front of you is a pen or pencil, blank scratch paper, and a non-programmable calculator. Going back to begin course here, Mindtap Instructions. This tells you how to do the Mindtap work, and I'll pull those files up. Look at them. Okay. When you go into Blackboard, there's a link always up at the top. It says Mindtap or ECO 231, and it's got the Cengage logo by it. Click on that, and that will take you into Mindtap. When you get to Mindtap, there's a little icon in the near upper right. It's 4 bars. There's one with 3, but there's one with 4. Click on the one with 4 bars. That will take you to the Mindtap assignments. The first thing you have to do is how to do Applia assignments in the math and graphing tutorial. Those do involve quite a bit of time, so you'll want to get those done first. For each assigned chapter, there are exhibit quizzes, section and exhibit quizzes, and the Applia assignment. The Applia assignment is always the last assignment in the chapter. So if you look here, this is chapter 4. I just picked a random chapter here. You can see I got section quiz 4.1, 4.2, 4.3, and then down here at the bottom, the last link in chapter 4 is the Applia. If you're not sure, you can run your cursor over it. I can't here because it's a screenshot, and it will display the full title and it'll say Applia on it. Those are all that you're required to do, the things in blue. There's also exhibit quizzes. Those are the same thing as a section quiz. They just come from the appendix for the chapter. Those are required. So you're required to read all the appendices. Everything else, the graph builders, the causation chain game, this is a quiz here. Everything that comes in between those is not required, but you can work on them and if you need extra help for the exams. And that's going to be Mindtap. Now going to course content, it's either going to be course content by units or course content. You can see here I've got a course content page.